Now, the Warframe meta in 2026, as it has been for the past few years, is nuking. You look at one room and everything dies. That is how it's been for years now. And it occurred to me just the other day that there's people out there that don't like it. I didn't know this was true until I was doing a mission to clear out my Steel Pass star chart. It wasn't an alert or anything else like that. It was just a normal ass mission. And this one guy got really upset, typed "what the fuck" in chat, and then immediately left. It didn't occur to me why he left at the time, and I was confused, so I texted him like a creep, and his response was that he didn't like that I was nuking everything. I was playing Neja, and my goal was to just get through the missions as quick as possible because I don't want to spend too much time on normal missions. And apparently, a lot of people share this mentality of not liking nuking at all. And I totally understand it. At first, I didn't like it either, but I got into it because of the efficiency, how quick it allows you to get through a mission and everything else like that. But the reason players don't like it is because it turns a team-based game into just a single player game. You don't need any allies when nuking. You're powerful enough to literally board wipe. There's nothing for your teammates to do, so it's very boring for them. And in the end, it's just boring for other players that aren't nuking, or even if they are nuking, if they don't have a build that is as efficient as yours, they're still in the end doing nothing, and they feel like they're just along for the ride. And a lot of players, when they're playing a game, don't like feeling like that, which is completely valid. It makes complete sense that there's no small handful of people out there that would rather play the game than let somebody else play it for them. And then, as I mentioned, I asked around a bit. And while most people said they like nuking, there were not a small number of people that said they didn't like it for the fact that it made inefficient spawns on survival missions, which is kind of valid. If you're over nuking, then the enemies spawn slower, and that's kind of just annoying. It reduces their engagement, which I mentioned before. It's a lazy playstyle. They don't like how lazy it is, and they feel it's completely unoriginal, which a meta is a meta. It's always going to be unoriginal, but I get that too. But of course, the main reason that people like it is because the efficiency, as I mentioned, of being able to bum rush through a mission and get it done quick as hell. And then obviously the power fantasy. Warframe is a looter shooter power fantasy where you're practically an omnipotent god. And there's nobody that's going to be giving that up anytime soon. And that's pretty much just about it. I was just caught off guard the other day because I didn't know there are people out there that didn't like nuking, and they feel pretty strongly about it actually. And I do kind of feel bad for them because the meta today is nuking, so they can't actually enjoy the game because the way they like to play is completely different than the way other people like to play. So with that being said, that's just about it. Until next time.